Yo, what's going on with y'all today? I got another video for y'all today. Today's video is going to be talking about finding the right friends and finding the right friend group. So being in your early 20s or just in your 20s in general, that's one of the most important things about growing up and being in your 20s, being in your teens, whatever, yada yada yada. It's very important to have a good friend group around you. Now, a lot of people see their 20s as having people to have fun with, which is good. You should have fun with your friends, and that's what your 20s are for, to have fun. You know what I'm saying? But there is a point to where you have to ask yourself, are my friends making me better, and are my friends influencing me in the right way? Now, me personally, I've had the same friends for the most part since high school. I've been part of big friend groups, but I didn't really feel like I was there in a sense. I had like maybe like two or three people that I was really close with because we had similar backgrounds. We grew up similarly. We had the same thoughts. We could joke about the same things, things of that nature. And one of the most important things we had the same type of kind of ambitions for ourselves. So I think that's a really big part when it comes to choosing friends, which leads me into my first point. Choose people who have goals and they are sticking to them. Don't hang around that person that says, oh, I'm going to do this one day and do this one day, and they never start on it. Now, I will say this. You don't want to judge everybody to a T when it comes to friends. Just know who to stay close to and who to kind of be mutual and be like, this person is going to help me progress. You'll have those people that maybe don't have the same ideas of you. Don't judge people like that because it is selfish. It kind of come off arrogant. You don't want to be that person to be like, oh, you're not getting to the green. Well, I'm just not going to, mess with you or whatever. Yeah, don't be that person. But, don't indulge a lot of your time into that, those type of relationships because the people, it's kind of cliche at this point, but the people you hang around, you turn out to be, you know what I'm saying? And I knew when I spent a lot of time by myself, I spent a lot of time by myself, just, minimal, I'm not going to say human contact because I did talk to people, but, just focusing on myself, focusing on my career and focusing on improving myself. I spent a lot of time by myself and it really can help you figure out who you are. One thing, like I said, I mentioned in other videos, back in July, which is almost a year ago at this point, pretty much is a year, but I took a long time off of social media. I would post things, but I wouldn't really stroll like that because I didn't want to consume a lot of content. And just being away from people in that way alone, it kind of centered me back to who I really was because I felt like some of the people that I hung out with, they would kind of influence my decisions a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I know who I am. I know who I am as a person, but really don't put so much stock into how smart you think you are. Because trust me, I know all of us, we think we're smart. We think we are just unimpressionable and nothing can get to us because we tell ourselves that. That is not the case. I don't care how smart you are. If you hang around something enough, or if you expose your eyes or your brain to something too much, it will eventually change the way that you think. So that's why it's good to have people who are good at influence around you. And say you want to be a businessman. Say that you want to start your own business one day, and be a real successful entrepreneur. You should be hanging around people like that. Well, Jared, how do I find people like that? You really have to spend, like I said, you have to spend time by yourself if you really want to figure out what type of friends that you should have around you. I spend a lot of time by myself. I know a lot of people, this is a big thing. People feel like if the friends don't contact them for a long period of time, that they're just not cool with them no more. That's definitely not the case. We're in our 20s now. You're grown, we're all grown. I don't know how old everybody is watching this video, but I'm assuming most of us are kind of like in our 20s, late 20s, maybe early 20s. Whatever it may be. You may even be like a teenager. It all applies the same. Just because somebody doesn't contact you for a long time doesn't mean that they don't care about you. You know, these people have their own lives. They have other things to do. I'll tell you what's a good sign. If somebody doesn't contact you for a long time and they check up on you, and that's what my friends ended up doing. That's how I figured out who I really wanted in my life. My friend, he went off to college. I had another friend go off to college in military. And we didn't talk for a while because we're off doing our own thing. That's what you should be doing. You shouldn't be worried about whether or not somebody's contacting you or not, because leave that alone. Those people have lives, man. Really get to your purpose and your dream, because you don't want to be that. Trust me, you don't want to be that person that gets to the end of your 20s or you get to your 30s. Y'all meet up again, and your friend that got something started. He got his own business. He got this job out of college, and he's making about 6 figures. And everybody's gonna look at you like, "What have you been doing this whole time?" Trust me, you don't want to be that person. So, take advantage of your energy. That's the main thing I want to say. Take advantage of your energy and take advantage of how young you are right now. I know old heads say it all the time, whatever. But really, think about it. Would they lie to you? You know what I'm saying? If you hear every old head say that, why not listen to it? I know it gets annoying, because it gets annoying to me sometimes, until I actually started feeling. I'm like, I just trusted it. I was like, okay, if they keep telling me this, it must be true. So, how they say leave the girls alone and stuff like that. They all say the same thing, but really, you really have to take into account what these older people are saying, because they all saying the same thing, man. Why not listen to it, man? Keep some good friends around you. Don't. If you call yourself, if you want to be successful, if you really want to get to the green, and you don't want to be an average person, you really have to take time out for yourself. You don't want that person that's having you go out to the club all the time, just drinking, just chilling, playing on the game, stuff like that. Man, come on, man. You gotta get something started. And if you don't know how to get started, man, like I said, you gotta spend some time on your own. Really get comfortable with being by yourself, especially if you're a man. As a man, is not really I say it all the time. A man without purpose is a lost man. If you feel lost right now, I don't care who you are. As a man, if you feel lost right now, you don't know what to do in life. It's simply because it's just one reason for everybody. For every man, you have no purpose right now, and you have no direction. And a lot of y'all probably already know that anyway. I already know that. But find it. Try new things. Get better at read books and challenge yourself. That is the most pivotal information that you get. Is challenge yourself. That's how we grow as men. That's how we got to where we are right now, man. When we were young, we were told, go get you a good job, go get you a good car, go, do this, do that, finish school. You've completed all of that. You have completed all of that because you were challenged to. Now, it is your responsibility as a man to give yourself a new challenge. Your parents, your mom, your dad, they're not going to coddle you anymore. They're not going to tell you to do, they're going to try to inspire you. But you really, it's up to you to challenge yourself. You're past that stage because you have your own life now. Nobody can make you do anything because you're an adult, man. So my challenge is to find those productive friends and learn how to talk to people. You'll be surprised if you're honest with people. I would say this: if you're honest with people and you come as you are, not try to be somebody you're not, you'll be surprised how many people are on the same thought train as you. Especially if you want to be somebody better, make yourself that better person, and then after you make yourself that better person, strike conversations up with people, man, and just try to meet new people. And if they're not going for it, then that's not the person for you. You really have to have a cold mindset when it comes to friendship. Weed people out, man. That's what you got to do if you really want to be there, be where you want to be. But that's all I got for this video today, man. Make sure y'all like. That'll really help. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, one more thing. Let me, so I have these business cards made out. I'll be placing them all over the place. You may see them in damn Atlanta. I take these everywhere I go. you know, this is how they'll usually look. They got a QR code on the back. Easy scan. So if you already follow the channel and you find one, just, you know, give somebody else. You know, they may need some inspiration or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, man, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the video, man. Thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.